Hi everyone, and welcome to another Facebook Live here at the Spoken Learning Facebook page, of course. My name is Sharon, and today I'm bringing you some grammar tips in order for you to practice your Spanish. But before we start, please remember that here at Spoken Learning, we provide private lessons, and it doesn't matter if you are very young or very old, you can always call 832-413-3166 in order for you to schedule a private lesson. And so, as you can see in the title, today I'm talking about grammatical genre. Okay, so el género gramatical usually is complicated for people that's learning Spanish because it can be a little bit confusing at some times. But in here I am bringing you some general rules for you to understand it a little bit better, okay? So in Spanish we have two gender, masculino o femenino, okay? Just two. But then we have some other three called genre that's not like a genre in that way, but it's used to refer to the name of some things, okay, that have like some specific rules whenever you're using the genre with them. So we have el nombre común, el epiceno, y el ambiguo. Okay, so let's start with the basic genre. So the first one would be femenino. Okay, femenino is every word that ends in a. Femenino refers to girls or women or feminine. Okay, this can also end in some other vowels or consonant depending on what you're talking about. And also, we are going to identify them if we can use the article la. Okay, whenever we use the article la, we can find that it's feminine. Sorry. So, for example, we have la m, la cabeza, la esfinge. So we use the article la to talk about them. And now, if we have some plurals, we would say las cabezas, las esfinges. Okay, so we are still using the a, but then the word ends with another letter. In this case would be the S, okay? Then we have the masculine. The masculine or masculino will always end in O, and we can find them when we use the article el, okay? So whenever we find the article el, we're going to know that this is a masculine. For example, el oso, el río, el monte, el 12, okay? So yeah, generally most geographical stuff like valleys and rivers, whatever, they are masculines, okay? And also most numbers also are masculines. And then we go with the names, okay? The first name is común. El nombre común is the one that has one only termination but can change the article. For example, el testigo, la testigo. El periodista, la periodista. You only have to change the article in order to specify the genre, okay? Then we have el epiceno. This one is used for the names of the animals that doesn't change whenever you're talking about a boy or a girl. For example, you would just say el ratón or la rata, right? To specify one species from another. But then you just say you specify whether it's a boy or it's a girl. For example, el ratón macho, and then you're saying that it's a man, and then you say la rata hembra, la rata macho, to specify whether it's a boy or a girl. So the name will never change. And the last one will be el nombre ambiguo. In with this one, you can actually use any genre, any article that you need to talk about it, and it won't change the genre of it. For example, el mar, or la mar. Both ways are correct, and you know what you're talking about. It doesn't necessarily need to be a boy or a girl. And the same things happen with el sartén or la sartén. Okay, you can say el sartén, la sartén, and people will know what you're talking about, and it doesn't matter because it doesn't really have a gender. Okay, so I hope that this topic can be useful for you. And please remember that here in Spoken Learning, we provide private lessons and we teach children and adults. So it doesn't matter your age, you can always call 832-413-3166 in order to schedule a private lesson. So I think that this will be it for today. As I said before, I hope that this can be helpful for you. And that will be it. So see you next time.